Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. from the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories. Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information hub.
Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of Lunchtime Live. We come to you live from Voices Online TV, Facebook and YouTube channel. The 1 hour program, they look at issues we get for do with development, na salon. You will the watch we and you want take part. And for message we na the number so 034 22 53 73 or message you now Facebook page and YouTube channel. Me where they bring the program canto na me na Isabella Stanley. Inside the program today, we dey come talk about climate change and how woman and girl picking themselves don dey contribute for address health and environmental issues them for sustainable development. And the Environmental Protection Agency be don hold one national dialogue on plastic waste. At the studio this afternoon, make we welcome we guest Issa Sise, Secretary General for Friday for Future. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Make we take we first inside the program. Yesterday, 12 August 2024, one 5-story building being for na Congo inside Freetown. How this happened? We own Emmanuel John Conte been go waka na the scene and talk with plenty people. It starts with the eyewitness them, Alfred, when a secretary to the host plus other one them.
So like now be the way this way we don't start like 2020 now we start this video. Okay. So like the past April we started the contractor he not pass away. So like him be not float now too. So we float too now we pass away now we don't stop the day from 2020. You understand eh? So after 2020 now this all the part this March month now we start this video back. But at the same company now they start this video back.
So to the people that know how much people then show in this side this week.
Yeah, this morning because if you want to get the video, so we can do this morning, we can watch them. So like now then 3 man in the day block for both are up. The one part when I can watch them, 9 is done they watch them. So now they're 4. You can see.
So anybody want to die?
So nobody know that because they don't put 2 faults to people that
how the situation.
Yeah, the one they say yeah that they become anybody don't house in our police. So go report. What can I win now they say they don't put 2 man there. The one other makes better, the one and they say yeah.
But according to other people, the eyewitness and they say for moving the building so and not the complaints, it was the material we will use for building was not sufficient.
Yeah, you know so that they have the wallet. To me to now, that is for not reach to me. And you know say this na building, not only the building. We have finance to finance. And the contractor na then and they already say they okay. And the people are not the building. So I actually not doubt why this empty are. They are the building actually.
Of course na fine story because I just off on top mic, I go buy more na candle. When I come and go meet me now say what's wrong? But not withstanding when I come on and do work and watch. Not because I see just someone go up. When I run a camp and the building don't collapse. And now we don't 5,000 people, we don't put 2 people in. Remaining now 63.
So then this house, how long them on the bill am for?
I don't tell them the building because they start off from the statue of the building. They start on by 9 by 9 pillar. When they go up now, the pillar will extend. So we wonder how what's happening now when melts kind of thing.
People are not with the risk concerned with this building or not?
No, of course, people are not the risk because the building, the material, you know, reach, not to today, not to 210, and the rest concerned.
Okay, so as this operation be go on now for people, you know, as soon as somebody within the community, you know, houses them they with them with the pirates as the same. What will be your advice to them people and the will they do substantial work?
Well, because of course, you are in the building, so it's a don't get injured. Ultimately, you have seen where they make that. So, what's the one? What's your two theft? Even now, the first back, they say back don't get, you know, how long go. So, not one. So, it's like if they have to, how's them they get they're injured on the what's one? Now, two don't get them. So, you don't see.
Well, that's now the eyewitness them now the 5-story building way for them yesterday. Been they talk now the interview with Emmanuel John Conte. From the eyewitness them, Emmanuel also be talk with member of parliament where they na the Western Urban we cover na that community day. Honorable Alfred Thompson and we get this for say.
From the parliament, now some of the people that want to develop this schoolyard and more when they say building up for them. So people say now this church done for them. They say no, I send it to you. So I left parliament, I have quick one. Now me and one policeman no more there, one police truck no more there. I come, we meet them. I'll call for some local man them, they around. We hear some people in the cry inside. So I call for them, bring the generator and we get the machine from Skomotom schoolyard and the cutting this. For can cut some iron rod them, we don't collapse for people them. Wait for 2 people them. As you can see, I don't.
So from all of the pool, I don't put 2 people them.
Yes.
How much people them they in the total?
We will pull and send and 6. So if we pull 2 at another 4, would they tie the come out from one end and we don't force from behind. All side lock. Behind people there, everybody lock. So access not there for go is behind the building, all side are locked. And then the building it collapsed by itself. So now 2 more people, then I one in the cry inside. 2 more people want to cry. One the hand fastened inside, you know, so we always show them, but the hand fastened inside.
So people who have don't talk to them say then they see the source they go and then don't say the source don't for them and then don't they complain them. You as the honorable, that complaint they ever meet you?
No sir, I never meet me. I not really worry too much about other people in building or other people in business. Their own business that concerning the health and the safety and the liveliness of their own people. We never ever see this place in the issue.
So as this incident happened, what will be the response of the people in the way responsible?
Nothing but people that will get tapped over the sea. No machine, and all the machinery you see. So, the generator, we cutting this, we welding machine for can cut iron rod for rich people. We don't put through. But we need to get things there in place. Stand by first responders, like say Fairfax County in Virginia, when it's a disaster day, and then first they go inside the world, earthquake, so and so. We are small, 8 million people there. Look, Matome, many people die. We need to get people there. We need to get standby machine, generator, excavator, petrol, diesel for that type of emergency as well as save people alive.
So what will be your advice to people in our constituency who will be in the same time building?
Since I come now, we see that Allah coordinate people there to make sure say hold on to hold on pull. Some people there now they stay quiet, stay with you. The people are waiting inside the crack for they read the location. So we first time we go. The advice is let's say everybody for the big skyscraper. Everybody want to be 10-story, 6-story, and also everybody na here contractor. Everybody na go college from this that. If you see the happy shit, that's also happy shit the inside that. They don't for the wrong people, maybe wrong people the inside. They spawn this, the government get things stand by for them type of emergency they have. So because I don't call ONS, nobody know we come. I mean first come for parliament, I mean first I call fire force, nobody no answer. I call 119, nobody no answer. You call everybody, nobody, you're sweating now. Fire force no carry it.
Well, that's now the Honorable Alfred Thompson, one party member of Parliament, them now Western Urban. If they talk about this 5-story building we for the Congo town. Make we go to the guest now. Welcome again, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so Friday for Future. Why fight Friday for Future?
Fridays for Future Sierra Leone, and now be a strike will be the happen every Friday in Sweden by a lady called Greta Thunberg. So like every Friday, if they call upon the government institutions them for see reason why people for make raise concerned for the climate crisis where they arise. So based upon that, for every Friday, no say na the last day of the week. So like we can mobilize and compete students there. They go to the government institutions then. They ask the government for let them focus on climate crisis. So based upon that, the founder for Fridays for Future, Rosalind Aissata Massare, by then he be studying in Uganda. So he still need because he na be a victim we been delivered na Kube. So he see a reason for say, oh, this kind of advocacy will not get an Sierra Leone. So he get for liaise with me for organize for CC we get this particular movement in our own country, we na Sierra Leone. And Fridays for Future Sierra Leone, it is all over the world. Like if you go America, I would say it's Fridays for Future America, Nigeria, Guinea, so on and so forth. So like for Fridays for Future Sierra Leone, we are the people that they operate in Salonia.
Okay, so how do they do for fight against climate change?
Well, what thing we decide for undertake first for let we see how best we can for minimize the climate crisis so we're facing. We start for go school to school, like the primary schools them, for tell them about the climate crisis so we facing. And when we go to the school and some picking themselves, when you tell them about climate change, it not will for tell you, right? And we can also teach them for let them know the importance of the environment. We can also tell them back again for this tree planting, the importance of tree planting. We also do climate education, not only the primary schools, but the secondary schools them as well. And we still continue for DWAM into university level and other institutions them, right? And we can also, every Friday, we get schools that we can identify. Like, for example, if we go this Friday in a niche creation, the other Friday we can get another school where we can go for make sure, say, we teach people there about climate and we do climate strike, right?
Okay, well, the teaching process they want to go to. Now, Friday to Friday, we can organize sessions they want to call picking the focal land.
Yeah, we can do every Friday, just like we say, Fridays for Future Sierra Leone. So like the teaching process, now every Friday we can do and schools them, right? So we can do school strike.
So no other day not included.
No other day not included. Now every Friday we can do and schools there, like just like how they say, if we do on this Friday in an equation, the other Friday in other school, primary school and intervals. Friday today we do for primary school, and the other Friday we do for secondary school.
So that can teach them people there.
Yeah, it was like Aissata Massare, the founder, can teach the people them about the climate and also for let them know the importance of the environment.
Okay, so apart from the Friday teaching, also the activities them can involve in.
we can do beach cleanups. We can do beach cleanups. The reason why we can do beach cleanups, when you look at we beach them today, they find out, say, when you go to the beach areas, 95% of the community people the way they dwell in the beach areas, they not get dumping sites. And since they not get dumping sites, they can take and say when they throw dirty at the sea, that is the best way they can able to keep the environment clean. But not knowing that that dirty way in the send to the sea, at the end of the day back, it bring and come back. So what can happen? During the rainy season, they find out say all that dirty they can come. And when the dirty they can cause more for let them get unhealthy condition. So we can do the beach cleanups and also engage key stakeholders and people who live around the beach for tell them say, una need for go all out and try for get say una with the una dirty there because this dirty una the tree at the end of the day, it come back to una. So how continuously una will they do that one day? So we do the beach cleanups. The only problem is the only way when the beach cleanup will be sustainable, like if you get like recycling machine ways you go there around the beach area like the plastics there so because let me say majority of the dirty more and more of plastic, more of rubber there. You know, like some people are going to beach, they buy rubber drink as a drink so na ibi the iba. Then they buy in water as a drink so na ibi the iba. So but if we get recycling points within the beach areas, I believe so that will help for reduce the pollution of the beach areas there. And we also they do tree planting. We don't train up to 100 women and girl picking them for let them know the importance of trees because now we can say like for instance, Mina Isasise, I'm a student of social school, so if I plant this tree, it has to be named by my name. Like for example, if I become maybe a minister or whatsoever who I become, if I can at the school, like able for pronounce to say this tree na me plant and this tree they help for giving shade, this tree they help for absorb water, this tree gets a lot of things the way they do. This tree can assist for the we pan the way it can fly, it can help for control the wing. So like we can do that one day. And when we do we also they make sure say not only the area where they plant them, but most of the women there we can make sure say they like engage again into backyard gardening. Because like for instance, the western rural way where they operate, they find out say beaucoup people they left more the women the way na let me say 80 to 85% of the women the way they live now the western rural they are let me say they are single parents. So we can go and engage them into community level for tell them say okay, now since you are single parents for let una avoid for the go and cut trees them for go and sell wood. If you not engage into backyard gardening, then they go help una for let una able for give una picking their lunch. Because if you don't plant like krinke, you go sell them now 20 or 30 tie, at least you go able to get small income.
So the woman they are one the Mr. The Wale, they part of the 100 woman they wanna target.
Exactly, the part of the 100 woman that we target. Last year we target 100 women in a Manokona Watalo district, and we've been get for plants over 3,500 different trees them, but like the cashew nuts we plant up to more than 100 na Samelton Watalo for go by Benguma. So this year we with the assistance of Women for Conservation, where they are based in Colombia and then they support we small. We decided for go na Makokonde, we na after 4 miles. From 4 miles to that Makokonde now something like 4 miles away. So we train the same number of women there, and we don't plant a huge number of trees. We na different trees like medicinal tree because some of the trees that we plant we can tell them back the importance of them trees and the
location so na can plant in Tikia.
Na Makokonde the bound by the riverside within
different area.
Yeah, like we get this Samuel Tong, then we get this Makokonde where we plant the trees them. Then the one the way we can give the woman them for them plants like the other way they live beside now at Talo na Manokona, we can make sure say we monitor them for see the trees that we'll give them planter.
Okay, we'll come back to you, make we take another story inside the program. Well, the Environmental Protection Agency be done all one national dialogue on plastic waste According to the Environmental Protection Agency, plastic they hamburg the environment bad one. Paul A. Lamin, Director for Natural Resources Management, Directorate EPA, talk about the danger them where plastic gets to the environment. We own Arnold Felix Elba. We take this story for you.
So plastic get a very harmful effect on the environment, especially in the marine environment. So studies then the way people don't do across the world, and what they find out, say, I think in about 2040, then say the amount of plastic go outweigh the number of fish them with the good in our water by that time day. So that is to say that if we don't manage and control plastic at this moment, plastic get for take over. And plastic causes a whole lot of hazards, to the environment. Plastic, of course, in nature, well, then they use chemical for producer. And the plastic, they in different forms. Then get microplastic, then they get the other plastic what we use. Microplastic, one of the see actually which we use, and then the one that we then they produce now for like then rubber, then thing that we can use now with homes them. So when they done then at the environment, then they cause a whole lot of stuff for biodiversity for animals. Then if they see turtles, then when they ingest plastic, then they die. That's what they eat. Yes. So if they eat plastic, then they die. Plastic also they clog waterways, and it also block navigation like boats in the past. We can use a sea coach for go longe. So if you see some kind of floating plastic, you understand, boats not go able to pass through the clog the propellers them. Then again, even the animals them, because outside don't use for the habitats, outside the animals, then they live, you understand? Then plastic then don't take over you understand? So all of those things, there are a whole lot of issues that with plastic they cause our life. And also some other one and the way as then they degrade the toxic materials, they call the chemical within they use for make them, they become exposed. Some people then become exposed to them, so they affect people also.
This the plastic bad for the environment. This will make get a whole national dialogue. What's not the effect of it will come out of this conversation when it gets to.
So the National Plastic Dialogue we get two focus areas. The first one, now for we look at the current treaty, the draft document we done there, because in November the world get for converge again na Busan in South Korea for finally agree on the roadmap when that treaty. So we can present one section, just one section, so the stakeholders them for now. Sometime also maybe in October we get for also hold similar dialogue for also discuss other aspects of that treaty document currently. So for let we just look at waiting at the people in concern and how then feel say we as Sierra Leone we go feature we own position in that document. So because you get to look at what they call a national circumstance. If the world is saying, let we ban plastic, all plastic, are we ready for that currently? You understand? And what's not the other implications, the economic, the social implications, you understand? So the other focus area was for more we look at the current policy, plastic policy. We get for roll them out. We supposed to implement the plastic policy, even though currently, yes, there is one plastic policy with parent ministry and also the stakeholders that we don't develop. So we also look for a roll out that one day. And one of the strategic policy direction now for ban single-use plastic. So this dialogue whole, we just the one for let the stakeholders also look at what's not in thinking, what's not in perspective, how they look at this particular move. They think say it's timely, it's feasible currently, And also, if we think, say, it's feasible right now for ban single-use plastic, waiting at the infrastructure, waiting at the needs and more as a country, and waiting will be like a time frame, how we want for look at them. We want for doing by in 10 years' time, or in 5 years' time, or immediately. So this might be the discussion actually we get during that.
That's not been Paul A. Lamin, Director for Natural Resources Management Directorate na EPA. He be the talk with Arnold Felix Elba. Well, if you just join we, don't forget to say you watch we now live in Facebook and YouTube. We online program na Voices Online TV. Don't forget for sending your comments. You can text we na 07034 225373, or you can message we na Facebook and YouTube. We will go back to we guest. Now, una activities them for sustainable development in a salon. How una can go about them?
Well, like for instance, when we the work now at the Western Rural, and the reason why we start for work now the Western Rural, now for we able for CC, most of the people already left the areas of vacancy done at the city without them engaged doing anything. We can able for engage them for tell us say the size of sana they una can able do ABC, we go able bring for an income. With the assistance of Don Bosco, like this plastic recycling, I can make an example again to the same this Waterloo area. The plastic where we don't go train them for let them know see them plastic area, this is enough value. Then value now if you go na that particular community they way na Manor Corner and other different areas na Waterloo, they find out say if somebody buy water say where they pan drink and somebody go in a corner they wait. So that's Ibadan they go pick am. So then plastic then they recycle them locally. We get able for use and then we force them pan drum then with sand. So if it beats block self or brick, you no need for go buy cement. And then the more stronger self than when you use cement and sand.
Using the plastic.
Exactly. So the plastic marking able for do that one day for you very faster and more stronger. So with that one day we able for get something like 70 of some of the women that we then train and them all been get their certificates. Few of them now they do it now by themselves. Okay. And some of them now we in a different community. Other people away something money. You go buy a abacha market where you intend 2-3 plates. You go get some maybe 10 or 20,000 per day. Most of them are not involved because they don't see the value of the plastic and the sustainability of what you been go train them for and the importance of the training.
Okay, so then when they are so not training, they can do them thing there. So like the one that we see the planter cashew nuts. How una can do una can sell them for them or then they sell them for una which one?
Well, like for the cashew nut, how we can do we name and say seeds empowerment. Like for instance, now we don't plant the cashew nuts. When we harvest them, among the women then, we can able for say, okay, you will give one bag. This one bag where you plant so, at least at the end of the day where you harvest, make sure say you bring in another one bag. So that other one bag where they bring in, how will they take back for empower other person? So that's so we can operate.
So far so good. Almost people are not thinking don't empower since we start.
We don't empower 100 women and children and girl kingdom because if we still talk about climate change, it can also lead to like early teenage pregnancy and people them also know the importance of family planning. So we they do all that one day. Like for example, now because the more you born boku picking you know before take care of, the more they get some challenges, so on and so forth. So we able for train 100 10 women there, including girl picking them, for let them know say this if they work with the advice that they give them the training, then put that into practice. Because not only for go listening about the training or do the training, but the implementation. Right. Okay. So now that number that we don't able to work with presently. and we also plan for extend different parts of the country. So the project ongoing.
Okay, so now include the youths. So now they deal with youth, but now woman they know what you mention.
Yeah, we dey deal with youth, but like for example now on this tree planting, because the funders of this particular tree planting, women in conservation, they are women. So we dey think say we dey work with women them more than the youth them, because they look at it and say when it comes to climate crisis, when it comes to disaster, women are the most vulnerable, are the more affected. So they focus on the women the more than the youth them. Not that we may work with the youth them, but let me say 60% now more of the women them for empowering. Let themselves become self-reliant. Because like for example now if the man left the home, not you know they so pass you the woman now you go kita and try for CC the home go on well. And the man all day don't go fend the living. The pikin now any outside go torment you. So now they're more affected. So now we can take them as priority. Right.
So when you go na the rural areas there, so now you meet the chiefs them in charge for making them find the specific woman the owner for deal with on now they do the search for herself.
Yeah, we get what we call chain of command when they approach into any community. And if you not go through that chain of command, then your project is not going to be sustainable. One, before you go to that particular community, therefore make sure say you meet with the chief, you meet with the village headman, you meet with the councillor with the day, you meet with the member of parliament, and then because you know say then get in secret societies, so you get to meet all them people and they are very important, right? You engage them first. Now make you call them stakeholders meeting. Now then are the first people away with the call into meeting. We discuss with them with one come do na them village them. So they self able for tell we say okay now this not so and so for go. Right. So anytime they do self the training, general training, they make sure say we involve them. And they are serving as our security now the villages them, because like if we go plants, you know now like what team they go so on this country, then youth man and this that Sunday we go plant, you go see youth man go woods and do other things with them. So but if you meet with the chief and community stakeholders and then cable for past bylaws say this organization don't care if anything happen with it and all you know then go get them bylaws them then they abide to. So now them people and we can work with then are them first focal people that we will always contact before we start with project.
Okay, so then can give you any terms and conditions say I can plant here, we say for needle, something like that.
No, well, in fact, self-thinking so much happy. Like for example, now we the work now Makokonde, then they always say other organizations or NGOs and the go day now just go sit down, all workshop, no implementation. But we different. We meet with stakeholders. We do training with them about 4 days training. Then from there now we go to the field. We do the tree planting. So the headman happy about that day. They don't begin even make say some changes don't begin to take place in the village day. People now will not be value agriculture, don't they value them. Because most of the time they see that they do come out, you go do other things. But what we put them though, we explain give them the importance of tree planting, the importance of being in the village and engage into agriculture, they don't begin for see the reason. And like the villager will they operate so then for the year then they plant 3 times granite and they come up fine and not the most with self-food where they come up fine another village day.
Okay, well we'll go for a short break and when we come back we will continue with the program.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. from the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories. Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information hub.
Okay, welcome back. Make we go to we guest again. Well, now they can talk about continuity. And I don't come some organization and they come when they see the tough time, they can back out. So how long gonna intend for stay?
Well, for we intend for stay for build up generation yet unborn, because why we they fight on this climate crisis? Now because if we now we they alive, if we not try for fight them into a certain peak, tomorrow we picking the way they can born, or the young picking them, it will continue for the Lord they facing a lot of crisis. And we know what we experienced last year, when this particular year when it's dry season, where the place been very, very hot, right? And we only find out say this hot year, if you didn't know you host in the torment, you know we will fall, they don't sleep. And so if you say they hope you do more for go get some atmosphere and another problem, maybe mosquito or thief man. So therefore I make we know the relent, we they continue for persuade the woman them, and we company youth them for CC, we all join hand together for that we able for sensitize we people in our team with communities for CC, we for the plant trees, we for the clean we environment them, we for the clean the gutters them. Because now some of the issues and the problems that they make, they get a lot of challenges, especially like malaria, because of this dirty, lack of dumping sites, people know they clean, then drainages them, and also some people the way even they talk about this flooding, now because of congestion of houses, no proper planning, poor planning, all of this, and people then they build their houses we not get proper supervision. So at the end of the day, if they find out say just like what happened, so the house the not problem. Now sometimes that poor angel no we know nothing, don't become affected. So now all the challenges and they with the continuously they do for CC, if we not they against self alive, but we picking them back for can take to that level they we stop.
Okay, in terms of challenges.
The challenges in Iboku actually, like for instance, if you go certain side away, let's start with the mining sector, and also we go to the deforestation. When you go to the mining sectors areas and then Kono and other areas, if you go meet the company, the way then the well with soil. If you go tell the process, say, okay, well now this still now they do so now for strive for fight for they do restoration or now for stop for they do this kind mining, it they affect in the long run the people that they live within the community. Then go tell you say we don't get we license, we don't pay this huge amount of money for a license, so therefore we get duration. So when we duration done, when we pay for a license expire, if the government go recognize we back, that we continue till we work. If they don't recognize we then, so be it. But for now we don't get that kind mandate there for we so we will for stop them. So these are challenges all they facing. We also they facing the challenges of climate activism, especially in Sierra Leone, for inclusion. Because like Minister of Environment, EPA or whatever, if you then they make some policies in terms of the environment, I believe say some of the climate youth organizations, when at the end they go to the community level, I believe say therefore be inclusive. Because they know more the problems that will happen. Not over just in our office, be saying that this happen, or maybe by photo or whatever. But we are going to the scene, we see what's in the happen. So if they include we into the policy making, then I believe say we will get some footway.
Right? So the policy making the way we now make them include now. Who step they wanna don't take for make them see they do right things there?
Well, like we don't partner with one organization. We're in a Youth Climate Council. We're in about 8 of we did it now with different climate organizations. Them for let we come together for CC, we voice go be heard to the government, right? And certain things the way they go along, at least we all the organization like we will come together and advocate for the government. Say this way they happen. We believe say we therefore put a stop to it. So they on that.
Okay, make we take the final story inside the program. The Minister of Planning and Economic Development will take one statutory document go to Parliament after the government declare 15 November 2025 as the day where statistics alone go count people them in the country. Inside the midterm census, the main opposition, All People's Congress, APC, we advise the member them for take part in that census day. Inside this interview with Arnold Felix Elba, the parliamentary spokesman person for the All People's Congress, APC, Honorable Dr. Mfasori Kooma, talk about what the party think about the 2025 census.
One, I think say put we are done. Say the government will do census. Because we know say census not way for happen every 10 years. And census nothing way every given country need for do. One for determine your population, and one for know who side government priorities and for day. And one secondly, nothing way the country can use as a gauge for see how economic development will happen.
The All People's Congress, you talk as member of parliament for the company members of parliament. The APC go participate by this particular census where the government don't declare.
100%. Why? Even the time few years back, we'll be there against the midterm census. We always be the call say census for happen every 10 years. So this one is a no-brainer. This census for happen, and we're glad that they all declared it for us.
So wait now the date?
December 15, 2025, now the starting date.
So why this time around the APC feel obliged and feel committed for take part in this particular census?
Because we know say census na a developmental gauge. One, the country will be assessing population size. And population size, they determine how much economic power that country they get. Even foreign direct investment sometimes are influenced by your population. People they outside one can invest in the country. Want know how much purchasing power they in the country. So if your population na 10 million or 15 million, the investor will choose between going to a country where get a market of 5 million. It will make a choice. Like go to salon, we get population of 15 million because I'll get more business than that country there. So population census is very important for the government in terms of economic development, and we should not see it as a political issue.
We know say APCB contest the last election, the last census, great participating in them. Is it that when I don't learn a lesson from that? See, whenever things like this happen, the party for all out one and make sure say then tell them supporters and the members them for participate.
Well, first of all, we position against the census was one in which we believe say the ruling government they use as an opportunity for bloat out them constituencies them. Then be seeing like say when APC be in a power, APC be all demarcate constituencies there, and then feel say then be feel marginalized that APC don't demarcate. So then say one say that possibility or that opportunity for let them demarcate in their own position. But unfortunately, the census not be successful. Talking about the Western area, the population and the class the Western area get, we even somebody when they see, no say that 300,000 and say na the rural far outweigh than they. That 500,000 and say they na urban far out surpass than they. So definitely it was a failed census. And we know what happened when they want conduct election. ECSL in the conduction of election and determination of the boundaries and seats in parliament. Guess what they then do? Then take the census number from 2015, then add on to the number of 2021, then they divide them by 2, which is unconstitutional. The census of the country should be a whole number, not divisible by any number. It should not be an average. It should be the exact number.
So you as a member of parliament, when December 15th and 2025, how serious you go take this and how serious the APC will take this 2025 census?
Well, more importantly, I think I want to say how me as a Sierra Leonean will take this census. Okay. How important. Why? We know what happened at the Western here. Even though the APC boycotted the last census, but people did not even go to communities and count people. They not go. They're not going to mills. I not drop them personally. But my streets, old Bangalore streets, they're not good there.
So the last census, you want to say they're not be counting?
They're not count mills. They're not count mills. Because when they count your house, you see the mark in the wall, say yes, I don't care.
Okay.
And people do not see the mark in the wall. So you get people that own statistics Sierra Leonean officers or staff, and just go to communities until they sit down on laptop, they enter numbers. So we call on them this time that we'll be looking for them in our communities, that they should come to our communities. And any Sierra Leonean who knows say they're not kind of use, let feel obliged for make sure say we know, the public know, say they're not kind of use. Because no us, not for be left uncounted.
Now the paper day before parliament, the minister be don't bring them. Now the responsibility, as you as member of parliament, the responsibility day now and now for make sure so people are aware about the census. Not take this from the APC perspective, not in general, but as the APC, waiting una go do for make sure say this time around, una make sure say una people then get counted.
We'll do the mobilization. Okay. We'll do the information sharing. We'll do the PR for make sure say the public know. We'll take all resources for ensure say we're going to the communities and we'll get for ensure say we know the people that they send in the respective communities. Because if you leave a house uncounted, your names will be called out. The public for no say you they undermine government. The public for no say you no one less alone grow. If you not go count people there.
So now go monitor this process and take them very serious.
Yes, and you should go to all the corners and crannies in our western area and in the villages. They wanna go to the last person on a counter because salon depend on her. Salon development depend on her.
And APCF depend on her.
The country depend on her. Because the census is a national document.
Okay.
So for me, I don't want make a party issue.
Okay.
The party position at the time was because of the tendencies at that time. Okay. But the party in position would support anything for development. And the census is a national issue and an economic development issue. And we all as Sierra Leoneans have taken serious.
Thank you, Honorable Mfaso Koroma, the parliamentary spokesman for APC Party, for that interview with Arnold Felix Elba. Well, continue for watching the program. Don't forget for sending you comments na Facebook and YouTube. And message you also na WhatsApp 034-2253-225373. Well, we'll continue with the program with we guest inside the studio. Now, Isa, you can tell you about our success stories them when I don't day in the climate change fight.
Yeah, like for New Creation School when you go there, we believe say most of the people then don't know the importance of the environment. They don't know what's in our climate issues. Then when you go to UMass School again, you can see already pass by the way they see the trees away to line there, and most of them back again don't gain knowledge about the activities there. On the tree planting, the Western Rural District, Manokona, Waterloo, and also Makokonde 4 Mile, we don't create a very big impact. And as I talk to you now, this particular year again, we're able to get a farm. We're now about 1 acre, granules, and corn, and other things there. So all that one day, for sure people and say when you invest in agriculture, I believe say you self go for create job for yourself rather than roaming around the streets or do any other thing.
Okay, so you can tell people advice about climate change, a last word.
Yeah, me advice to me people that we learn for the clean way environment, and we all the cry say flooding, we all the cry say malaria, but if you not clean your environment, you not take care of the dirty, I believe say we all will continue for the sick malaria. And finally, we all do encourage everybody for the plant trees them. Now we houses them. Then trees and the way you the plants get a lot of things them where it help you. Like the breeze where they blow and the shade, they help absorb water again because all the cry again you do in the dry season say water all day, so on and so forth. Now because of they engage into massive tree planting, we also they call INGOs, government partners for support the youth organizations the way they advocate on climate issues, for let them empower them so that we can able for combat the climate crisis in Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Issa, for joining me at the program. Well, that's all the left for today for this edition, lunchtime, na Voices Online TV. Plenty thank you to our guests, the production team, Arnold Felix Elba production in program, 9 produce the program, and we camera operators them, technical operators them. Don't forget for join me tomorrow at 7 a.m. for we breakfast show. For business, you can call we 034 225373 or send we email our email address to voicesonlinetv@gmail.com. Continue for like and share we na different groups them, and continue for comment and follow Voices Online TV. Me will bring the program canto na mina Isabella Stanley. Tete tomorrow, bye bye.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts and fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information.